Now, does all of this add to investments actually taking place? Are there still issues that need to be addressed? Are there regulatory questions which have to be overcome? Are disclosures adequate? Is solicitation a problem? People bringing products from overseas and soliciting investments in India, is that a problem? Is there something like a uniform regulation across securities regulators worldwide that is going to take place? The short answer is no, but I'll come to that a little later. And therefore, will differences, or rather distinctions in regulation, there are no material differences, the objectives are the same, but the way regulators will get there really draws from policy formulation at national government level and things of that kind. So given that kind of a background, what really are the factors, legal and regulatory, that need to be addressed? I think is what we look at. There are taxation issues. Clearly, are we addressing them suitably? And one word on taxation, Sailesh Bhai, which I want you to talk about is, when we talked to the Reserve Bank of India some time ago, and I was a part of Mr. Kurian's industry at that point of time, saying that we need to offer these products, what the Reserve Bank said was, the tax incentives were to bring Indians into the Indian markets, and therefore don't presume that similar tax benefits would be available if you're talking about Indians investing overseas. I want you to touch on that at an appropriate time during the discussion. Broadly, I thought that I will explain this as the background against which maybe Rashmi could bring in Kurian and Zira.
Sure.
Thank you.
I will get to Mr. Kurian in a second, but just to be very clear, the RBI did not expect, or it does not expect the $200,000 to be used for investment overseas. They expect, or the SEBI expects to use the local domiciled funds as the route to invest overseas. Is that
so there are two issues really. The Reserve Bank of India did not think in terms of the 25,000, which is 200,000 now, as specifically intended to facilitate investment overseas. The reaction of the industry was to immediately create products, because here was an opportunity for money to go overseas. There were people, clearly this money had to come from the pockets of people, so there were persons with disposable income seeking to invest overseas at that point of time, and the products were offered. Now regulators worldwide have this problem that within the jurisdictions, they do not want product offerings that they're not comfortable with. They do not want solicitation that they're not comfortable with. If an Indian fund house, for example, offers products in the United States, clearly the SEC would have questions to ask.